Hello everyone. By now you probably already know this, but Season 1 of Diablo sucks. It sucks big, thick, veiny. But seriously, it's not good at all. Now, it's not the worst thing that I've seen, and most of what my complaints are going to be about are going to be the Battle Pass, and why it's really not worth even doing the seasonal content for what's in the Battle Pass if you're not paying for it. Which, the Battle Pass is really the whole reason for even playing the seasonal content, is to get the items from it, right? Otherwise, there's not much of a point in the seasons. So there are worse Battle Passes out there. Example, Overwatch 2 is god-awful. But this one's pretty bad. Actually, take a look at this glorious Battle Pass. Let's start with what the free players get in this Battle Pass. So if you're somebody that's not spending money on the Battle Pass, you get the most basic, plain, boring outfits and weapon skins that they could possibly give you. You can get cooler looking stuff by just playing the game than grinding through this Battle Pass. There's absolutely no reason to even touch this Battle Pass if you're not planning on spending money. And that's probably the point, right? They don't really want you to grind through the Battle Pass unless you're willing to buy it. And how do they incentivize you to buy it? By not giving you anything cool in the Battle Pass at all if you're a free player. Which is actually kind of a dumb business strategy if I'm being honest. Doesn't it make more sense to give the free players something cool to grind for, and they can put it at the end, and the player grinds through all of it to get to that one really awesome thing at the end, and now they're like, well, I've completed the Battle Pass, I might as well buy it. Doesn't that make more sense? Wouldn't you make more money doing it that way? And the only other thing that you get besides these crappy cosmetics, and then like one title or something like that, which don't even get me started with how pointless the titles are, is these smoldering ashes, which help you get more XP because they slowed down the way to get XP already. So you need these just to get back to how it used to be to get XP. It's so stupid. And it's honestly just to try and pad out the Battle Pass. And as somebody that doesn't buy the Battle Pass, you also don't get the premium currency either. Which in games like Call of Duty, you can actually get, like, I think 300, and you just, you keep going through each season. Eventually it'll add up to be able to purchase the Battle Pass or cosmetics in the shop. Here they don't do that. In fact, even if you're buying the Battle Pass in order to get the currency, it doesn't even pay for the next Battle Pass or any of the cosmetics in the shop. So what's the point? Well, the point is to get you just enough where it's like, oh man, I've got this premium currency. I'm real close to being able to afford the Battle Pass. I guess I'll hand them $5 to get the rest of it to buy the next Battle Pass. It's real scummy. Now, even if you buy the Battle Pass, it still sucks. And we're going to get into why. But as you can see, I have the Battle Pass. I got the Ultimate Edition of Diablo 4. And so it came with the token to get 20 tier skips and the Battle Pass, which I didn't know you could pick which Battle Pass you want to spend it on. And I'm also playing on console where it doesn't give you a confirmation or anything whenever you use the token. So I did actually use it on accident, and I was probably going to use it anyways. But yeah, that happened. And honestly, I think they should go ahead and just give you the next one. If it's not going to pay for every Battle Pass, just give us a free one. Be like, alright, obviously you might have used it on accident. Here's a refund on it. You can have the next Battle Pass, or just refund this one and be like, alright, you can either choose to get everything that you wanted out of this, or you can save it for the next one. I don't know, they could do something. So there are 3 armor sets that you can get. Technically only 2. There's the crappy one for the free players, and then they'll say that there's 2 for the premium, but really it's 1. Because they're exactly the same, except one has effects on it, on parts of it, not even all of it. So some of it's just duplicates that don't actually change anything, and some of them have little effects on them. So they have the non-awoken and then the awoken gear. The awoken has the effects on it. So the boots and the waist for the awoken and the non-awoken are exactly the same, but you have to unlock both versions as you're going through the battle pass. Makes 0 sense. And then of course you get the awoken stuff for like the gauntlets, the armor, the chest piece, the helmet, which if you get that stuff, why would you ever wear the stuff that doesn't have the effects? Pretty pointless. The horse, the armor is pretty much the same from tier 1, the one that you get at tier 1, and the one that you get at tier 90, except the tier 91 has some effects on the armor. The horse is so stupid. The tier 1 horse has smoky eyes, while the tier 90 horse doesn't have smoky eyes. It has smoky hooves. It's so lame. Like, they weren't even trying, man. So the premium currency that you get in the battle pass, it adds up to 666. Real cute, guys. But as you can see, the cosmetics in the shop are more expensive than that. If they wanted to go all in with the 666 thing, then I think everything in the shop should be like that, right? So the cheapest stuff, you know, you do half of that, you know, 333. And then 666, and then you can do whatever. I mean, if they're gonna go for that type of like, oh, aren't we being so clever? I think that's how they should do it. Especially if they're not gonna give you enough to buy the next battle pass. At least give you enough to buy something, and they can kind of keep their theme going. Which, to be honest, most of the cosmetics in the shop are pretty lame. To me, at least. They've added a few here lately that are alright. But, in all honesty, I think they all kind of suck, and I don't know why you would spend money on most of them. Now, all this is purely on the monetization and the whole reason and even doing the seasonal content, because there's no point unless you're a premium player. And as far as the gameplay goes, it's fine. I'm having fun playing the game. You know, I don't have too many complaints there. I may do a full like review of it. CC is garbage. But other than that, I've been having a good time with the game. No huge complaints there. But I think if you're not planning on buying the battle pass, skip the seasonal content. The Malignant Hearts, you don't even get to keep those at the end. So unless you just wanted to try those out for no reason, there's really no point. Just keep playing the base game and, you know, doing whatever you want with that. I believe the legendaries that they added with Season 1 are also in the base game, so if you wanted the new legendaries and stuff, you can still get that through just playing the base game. So there's absolutely no reason to make a seasonal character if you're not going to buy the Battle Pass. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. You know, it sucks. I don't want to have to make negative videos about video games, but God, the game industry sucks right now. So, you know, if you liked this video, you thought it helped inform your purchases or helped you decide whether or not to make a seasonal character, or even helped you realize, like, yeah, this is absolute garbage, consider leaving a like, subscribing. It'll help me out a ton. I'll be able to make these videos faster because I'll be able to generate revenue off this channel at some point. That's the dream. But at the moment, I have to work 2 jobs to get by, so videos, it's hard to make videos. Alright guys, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Later.